will go to execute and finish. The execute. This will bypass it. The execute is one way.
يطلع على طول.
He's not waiting for this to be written.
تمسك الاكتيفيتي.
It's bypass. But it will be 3 seconds.
نشوفوا مثلا.
Did we solve this like it in the lecture or not?
Yes.
يعني ما في حاجة جديدة، في حاجة جديدة. ما في حاجة
مهم.
جديدة. What's the question? Yes.
If we have three independent instructions, okay? If we have three independent instructions, how can we be
Only the result. You have one result. The second one, you can take it from register file. That's not dependent on only the result. مش كلها dependent. Unless you get the result. So you have only one dependent. You cannot have two dependent.
شوفي تسحبت من عليك. شوفي.
How it doesn't want. No, those dependencies, there's no problem. المشكلة دي باللود R. The problem comes in the load R. Nobody can solve it. Here comes the dependence. Here comes the problem. Okay, so you know the first one.
Yes.
Second one, cancelled. Second one, cancelled. That means you don't know how many cycles. It's not in the data sheet. So I cancelled this one. But for your information, this is very important to know this how many cycles will appear. You have to rely on the table and نسميه ايش؟ early termination. In RS, إذا كانت ال RS is 8 bit, so it will be 2 plus 1 صح؟ وحتكون 16 bit 2 plus 2. وإذا كانت 24 bit it device 2 plus 3 وإذا كان 4 bits 4 bytes تكون 2 plus 4. This is the فكرة السؤال هنا مش هنا. Alright? C, I have a load R. See, what's the problem C? I have load. Here طبعا I assume, and if I told you, I'll move one cycle here, it will take multiply, take how many cycles? It's the value 1, 2, 3, 4, having a 4 will do like 6. If we know the two moves take 1. The most important thing is here, not here. Okay, this is my handwriting. Okay. And forget because this has been cancelled. طبعا اللود هنا اللود it says this is R7 TDMI and it says that what? You have to wait 2 cycles?
Yeah.
You have to wait 2 cycles. Okay? 1 execute, 2 waiting with 4 at H for this to execute. That will be total 4 cycles. احنا خدناها زي بالضبط. ما في فرق. Okay? Now go for question 2. Question 2. واضح هنا you will look 12 times صح؟
Yes.
You will look 12 times. In each time طبعا you have to calculate the number of cycles. In each loop you multiply by 12. You see. Alright? The load R will take you 3.
Yes.
If it's dependent on a second one. If it's dependent on a second one. Is it dependent on a second one?
No.
ليش نو؟
بلا تبنزل بلا.
ما إذا ما كان ديبندنت 1 المشكلة ديبندنت 3 1 1 1 3 3 1 1 1 3 صح؟ ما في برانش. والسؤال آخر برانش are you going to take it or not؟ فشود be 11 multiply by cycle. الرقم 12 only you read this one. This is very precise. I don't ask you to do this. Only multiply 12 on this. 3 1 1 1 3 9 9 by 12. This is the cycles. Okay? Preloading, what is the preloading? B, I ask you to do the preloading, then I have to do loop and roll 4 times. Preloading, maybe we have different, لكن الفكرة اللود R will be out من اللوب صح؟ اللود R will be out, but حبدأ اللوب
قولي له.
I will اللود R هنا حبدأ اللوب, right? I will do the first add, I will do second add, I will do compare, I will compare وبعدين this will be dependent on the result صح؟ load up ما هو if it's the last one I don't want to do the load up خلاص if it's not the last one this is dependent on this صح؟ وبعدين I will branch again branch of non-equal لها علاقة بدي okay branch of non-equal لها علاقة بدي تسلم equality okay branch of non-equal إلى loop is it clear؟ how we play, not clear?
No, not clear.
Not clear. So this is, and عندي load R, it's out, and it's in the same time, it's M. ما في اثنين، يعني لما الدخلة الأولى it's out.
Yes.
To make some space for the, I want to kill the 2 bytes, okay? The 2 cycles. بعدين عندي add R3, add 0, بعدين compare branch of non-equal إلى start. Do the same thing. Alright, and have the load R outside, it's inside also, outside inside. Add, compare, then branch of non-equal إيش إلى. Also, I will load R as 1 because no more I can go to this. إذا كان this is dependent على إيش non-equal. يعني non-equal ما وصلت المرحلة الأخيرة. It is non-equal. So you will execute this. 12 مرة you will execute this. This is 1, this is 1, this is 1, and this is 1, and this is. See, load R, you are now 3 cycles away of using the R2 صح ولا لا؟ يعني load R مشكلته you don't have to store here. It's 1 and 3. ليش 1 and 3؟ لأن في بينه وبين the next add I will take the R2. I have 3 more than enough, more than 2. Clear?
The quality R0 is not within one of the load or
Because R0 is the return.
Out.
That's
It's out.
why we cannot do it within the, why it's one cycle? Why we cannot?
Why is 1 cycle? You want it to be how many cycles? It adds 1 cycle.
Yes, but I mean, why we cannot do it within
Why we do this with it?
within the loader? It's
ممكن
not
تسأل
dependent.
here.
بس هي مش معتمدة على أي من الأوبريشن اللي فوق، فدي ما بتحصلش مثلا يعني.
You want to make it down?
لا هي ما بتحصلش one cycle، هي أصلا ممكن تحصل within اللود.
طب ممكن وين اكتب السؤال؟ عاوزك اكتبه وين؟
لا هي نفسها مكانها، بس إن ليه نحسبها one cycle؟
هي 1 cycle. الآن 1 cycle يا جماعة. الآن 1 cycle. الآن 1 cycle. 1 cycle. بس أنا فوق صوتك يعني.
هي مش معتمدة على أي من الأوبريشن اللي فوق، صح؟ هي R0.
Yes.
ما تبقاش لازم نحسبها مع الوقت مع اي instruction فوقيها.
ما تحصلش إن هي zero second operation.
Yes, but you have only 1 pipeline. You
Cannot.
cannot execute at the same time. If it's multi-issue, yes, but it's only 1 pipeline. لكن هيعمل execute، الثاني مش هيعمل execute.
يعني لو مش mention هو
لا بس لأن لو اللود R كانت يبقى it's independent. لا it's only it's independent. Okay. بس السؤال هنا يعني أنا ما عندي
لا، one by one.
لا ما عندي store.
بس إنه يتم
I get the store because it's preloaded. ما عندي
تستفيد على السنة.
ما عنديش فراغات. جاي ورا بعض. في فراغ هنا عشان أسمع.
لا.
قد يكون حل آخر.
ندى المين ايشو ده كان في ويت سايكل كان في ويت سايكل ويت
يا جماعة
كان في ويت سايكل بين كل واحد والثاني 100 سنة هني مفروض
يعني approximate to this يعني ممكن يكون في حل ثاني but this is the you have to take the load R outside and make the difference between load R and the use of هي load R you have more and then because why to fill one out to fill it you don't have place to fill it more I don't have place to play around with the structure I don't have place
question to ليه اللود في مكتوب ان هي تكون 1 سايكل ولو
one second
طيب ليه 3 هنا؟
مع one second اللي بعد ما لأن كده الريزلت هتظهر after 2 seconds بعد الاكسكيوت مش معنى انك R3 في الريجستر it has been done at point في الباث مش في الريجستر عشان يروح الريجستر فايل you have to wait another 2 seconds لكن هنا المشكلة ان ما must wait لأن هي يعتمد على الريزلت he must wait 2 seconds do nothing
طيب الويت 2 سايكلز في اللود لما يكون لود بايت او لود بايت اما لود بس تكون ويت 1 سايكل
أي
هو مش مكتوب على السؤال بس السؤال A كمان سؤال 1 مكتوب عليه 9 1 C حضرتك حضرتها ب 7
once you have 7 we don't have to end that is 2 cycles
اللود العادية just one cycle. اللود العادية لما بنعمل أول فيها
عن كده
يعني
الارم
لا هي كانسل.
والارم 7
ليه؟ عشان لأن أنتم ما تعرفون هي الكاركتر تختلف لأن اللي كان في
المثال اللي حلينا عليه في الكتاب ايش؟ waiting 2 or waiting 1 I will see this. I will see it. I have to be very precise with you. إذا اعتبرنا أن R 7
لأن السلايد أصلا عشان كده حاجة على 9 هو السؤال الأول مكتوب من 9 السؤال الثاني بس
ما أفتح السؤال الأخير بس
load R should be something like
شو البلد؟ شو المشكلة الآن؟ بحل على أرم 7.
I will see this. I will see this. أنا عيد تصنيع
ما يروح يناقش شو مصير
عادي هنا
See the next one. You have to add the question book.
ما طلع
You have to add the question book.
Sorry, Mahat.
Registers. And how many cycle percentage does it occupy? Let's see the. Okay, let's see this. I will see about this. طبعا this will be. هيكون صح. هيكون صح. ما عندي مشكلة هذه. We'll see about this. Oh, sorry. Loop and rolling. Loop and rolling 4 times. إيش معنى loop and rolling 4 times? Add load R. Add. I don't have copy. بعدين load R. Add. Then load R. بعدين الأخير عندي load R. عشان أفصل عن المسافة. The problem comes with load R. فلود R 4 registers. الاد اوكي الاد الاولى والاد الثانيه والاد الثالثه 1 2 3 و4 بعدين
الاد
4 ads وبعدين how many ads I have بعدين لود 1 ad
comparing اللي هو الانكريمنتنج
yeah so is it right or wrong
right
and I have 1 ad yeah this is 4 different but add the 1 because it has to do with the loop counter وبعدين you compare وبعدين branch and equal together. If you just count everything will take you 3 except the BGT the branch and equal but it will take you 13 but I have 4 I have served 4 cycles there but I have 3.5 cycles clear? I don't think we have a problem with this. لكن you cannot make load R وadd بعدها we have nothing to gain. فلود R then add عندنا 4 ads يا جماعة ما عندنا 5 ads. This is for the loop counter. I have to add by 4. This is the loop counter. Okay, I have to add by 4. Yes. Okay يا جماعة هنا I have a load R 4 times. We'll add and I have the 4 times. This add has to do with the loop, but it's only 1 time. And branch non-equal 1 time. I have to loop and roll. You have rolling the loop 4 times. Load R 1 load R. بعدين register غير عن بعدين add. I have 4 adds. وبعدين add والبرانش non-equal add الcounter. السؤال اللي بعده what is the percentage? I have to calculate how many cycles depending on nothing. Even in the statement, I think you must wait. There is no way. There is bypassing. It has this unit weight. This is you have to take for them. Okay. I will add the store multiple for descending low multiple descending. Have how many registers? All of them. I am arriving in 3 registers. صح? I am playing with 3 registers. I only read from this. I only need the 3. And this will be the same as those multiple to 3. Now it will take in the R9 3 cycles. صح ولا لا؟ If the program counter was not inside.
أي.
It takes it. اوكي
بلس
it
1
will take 3 وحقيقة x 1 1 1 هي اصلها 3 وهاي الاخيره اللي موجوده هي عباره عن 1 بلس 2 اذا كان بروجرام نمبر
يس
مو كده 2 اذا كان بروجرام فهي 3 فالاصل 1 2 3 3 بالاصل 6 فالاصل it says 6 cycles okay 1 1 1 و 3 it says 6 زودنا عليه 3 فوق 3 تحت زودنا عليه another 100% فالاو
عشان اساين
لا ما نحسب مع السايكل لان هي number of cycles added number of cycles for the original sum original sum واحد يا جماعه مكتوب this is the original اللي حضيفه مو بالكل اللي حضيفه الاضافه على الاوريجينال يعني مثلا في انتم عددكم 38 في 2 ستودنتس نيو فهي 2 على 38 number of cycles added على number of cycles for the original subroutine واضح يا جماعه واضح هاي هياخذ 1 1 1 3 وهي 3 هي 6 هاي اوريجينال 6 حضيف هنا بوش حضيف هنا فوق هي 3 3 6 يعني الاضافه 100% الإضافة حتكون 100% فتروحون للحل اوكي واضح الحل؟ أي آر أنا انصرف في أخلاق أنا أحاول الآر عشان أرجع ليش أضيف يعني اوريدي موجود إذا مش addition 100%. Question 4. Single instruction multiple data export on one operation.
Yes.
X is how many bits is X? X is yeah. This is your register. أنا عاوز أحط الريجستر X0 و X1. وعاوز أحط الريجستر الثاني Y0 Y1 عاوز أحسب Z0 و Z1 مع بعض اوتوماتيك. يعني لما I want to add X0 مع Y0 أيضا add X. I don't add X0 مع Y0 alone and I don't add X1 مع Y1 alone.
دكتور بس بالسلايد كنا لحال.
This was image process.
Yes.
Yeah. لا ما كان لحال. كان فيه.
لا قصدي كل واحد لحاله.
كان فيه بالأربع كلام. إني عاوز تعمل 16 بس في حاجة الأدرس هذا من 0 R0 contains 0 أوكي to the power of R0 يعني shift يعني to the left R0 times فعاوز أطرح واللي أطرحها أعمل الشيفت without fearing of the overflow ما يصير بعد ما تيجي تحط السي how can I solve this alright question 4 فالR1 already has this address واضح الR0 has this load R في الR2 whatever you use R2A it's not important R2 اللي في الR1 I will read it اللي في الR1 إيش موجود فيه؟
الأدرس
what? R1 1 2 3 4 اللي هي ايش؟ هو واحد جاي X0 X1 exactly X0 X1 جاءت في الR2 حقرا الR2 كم لأن فيه exclamation marks added by 4 بعدين أقرأ الR2 الرقم اللي بعده حيكون ايش؟ Y0 Y1 أعطاني أدرس واحد ما أعطاني two addresses واضح؟
يعني that will change.
شو
مش لازم نحط كده بس بيتعمل ابديت بس لازم اقول له باسورد عشان يعملوا ابديت بعد ما عملت الباسورد.
Oh yes you have to do a plus 4 if you do plus 4
يعني مثلا
no this can do that
اسمها ايه؟
okay you can do plus 4 you can solve with a plus 4 you can do a plus 4 you have to add 4 okay this is you have to add 4 here you don't have to add 4 خلاص انتهى اوكي قرينا الاثنين مع بعض وبعدين عندي R2 R3 طبعا R2 واضح ان في X0 Y X0 وX1 والR3 فيها الY نوت Y1 ما راح مو بعض نطرح ايش؟ الY نوت من الX0 والY1 من الX1 كده مع بعض.
عندي بذاكره وانا اصلا مش حابه.
فالار 4 الان هعمل لوجيكال شيفت بمقدار الار 0. الار 0 كده بس الار 0 3 تايمز كلهم هينعملها مالتيبلاي باي 8 والنتيجه حتنحط مره ثانيه تتخزن في الار 1. الار 1 لا زال still you have to take from it x, take from it y, and you have to store the y again in the same point with adding 4 every time. Okay, any remark?
Doctor, now when I'm subtracting, it's got a carry.
No,
So you want
don't worry about
You've got to
that.
borrow something. If you do them individually, then you make sure that the values where subtraction will not change. If you do them
We have-
together, then
We have an assumption. It was like exactly like the example in the book. Assuming they will know what. We don't need any separation. There is no overlap. Okay, there is no. You have to single instruction multiple data. You have to do them in parallel. You have to do them in parallel. 4 times. If they are bytes, 2 times they are 16.
so if we do them individually, that will not be considered as
Then do it individually because it's not the ID of the question. The ID of the question you do SIMD. Single instruction multiple data. Once occur. It is once. So what's the point of doing individually? And they are in the same register. How can we do them individually? What's the point of being in the same register? And I asked you to do SIMD. You will have to do SIMD. And you have to process at least 2 x's in the same time, 2 y's in the same time. Get the 2 z's at the same time, one operation. What's the point of SIMD? Single instruction, issue multiple data. It's one instruction that affects 2 data at the same time. Otherwise, the answer will be completely different. Has nothing to do with our question. Okay? Okay. And use assembly condition execution. You can use TEQ or compare to implement if I equals and A, B, C. Don't worry about it. Just put apostrophe. Then you have to increment n by 1. Alright? So I'm going to do it like this. Compare. You can use this equality or compare. The same. You have to compare if that previous compare is true. واضح? And you have to make a compare if the previous compare is true.
صح.
And you have to make the third compare, okay? And you have to do the add if the previous all the compares are true. ما في حل آخر. It's very short, by the way, because you have a conditional execution, and you have taken something like هي تنفع للأو للآن ما تنفع
للأو. لا not equal شو.
non equal. No, not equal. هي حتصير
and بس.
the inverse of the condition. ده ما ينفع إلا للآن ما ينفع للأو. Okay, clear? Any questions? No questions. Okay. 64 by 64.
يا حبيبي.
مش عايزين سؤال زي ده في الامتحان.
دكتور لا تحل معنا ولا تجيب الامتحان.
يعني هاي البرنامج الأصلي يا جماعة. This is the برنامج الأصلي. And I have taken this is 1128. Anything has to do with A3, I have just killed it. أي حاجة فيه لها علاقة بال A3 I need A note, A1, A2. A note, A1, A2 يعني كم بت؟ 32, 32, 96. I don't need, I mean, there is no result will be in A3. So when I multiply 64, 6 will be 96. But anything has to do with A0, A2, okay? Move 0 to A3 because I have used it in calculation of A1 and خليتها. And in a temporary, I use it calculation of A1 يعني. I left it. But it has nothing to do with the A3. ال A2 أي حاجة فيها result هنا A3 has been taken out. حتى عشان الكاري I have to take it out. فصار ده عشان 96. Anything to do with A1, A2 leave it. Anything to do with A3 leave it. You cannot take this out. ليش؟ هو استعملناه في حساب ال A1 يعني ال A3 اللي طالع هنا بس محطوطة في حساب ال A2 وما عنده مكان. He does not want to use different register than A0. But that's why I have left the A3. It's ما له علاقة بال A3. There is no A3. الجميع فاهم why don't have A3? Why I don't have A3? كم بت حيطلع له عندي A3?
128. 128.
That's why I don't have result of A3. Okay? Right. لا أنا تركت زي ما go to the original. If you have a question about is it B or C, okay, go to the original. But I'm telling you from the original, anything has to do with if you have taken it out. حتى لو علاقة take it out. لكن لها علاقة بتثبيت to how to make the A3 complete. Go to the original. I don't know about yes. لا يا جماعة. This is 28, 128. Not a 64 by 64, 64. This is 64, 128. If you go, just if my answer is wrong, just to take out anything to do with A3. خلاص بتقول لي run.
دكتور in the line.
It's not the same.
دكتور.
Yes.
In line 3, when you will move the 0 in A3. Yeah.
This is not the solution.
It's not the solution?
This is the copy of the 64 by 128. I have taken out, cancelled some instruction without any change. Maybe I have copied all, I don't know.
Okay.
But I have left this instruction and I have deleted some other instruction. Do you know how to make the solution? And I wait from 64 by 64 to give you 128 and ask you to delete something to give the result 96. What are the things that you're going to delete?
A3.
Anything that's to do with A3. But not this A3.
A3, it's a sign in here.
Okay. Don't worry about is it C, B, B, C1, it's the original. Clear, Juma?
Doctor, and in exam you will bring the original code and you will change?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want you to memorize the original code.
Oh, okay.
Will be given.
Will be given?
If this question comes, it will be given.
راح يبطل يجيبه.
اللي بيخاف من التغير. Question 7. Normalize and 1,106. This is signed or unsigned? Unsigned. Okay. How to normalize it? I will go to the first one. I will bring 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, and 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. I will bring it to the left. واضح? I will fill the gap with 0. If it was signed, what are you going to do? يعني فرضا هذا this is signed. This 0 I will bring it here. لأن you have to leave one sign bit to the left. I will sign. على فكرة unsigned غير عن sign positive. But two different ways. مش معنى sign negative والunsigned يعني positive لا. الunsigned different. والsign positive و negative different than the unsigned. Clear? فواضح. This is my hand. فواضح أن الشيء حيكون كام؟ 21.
ده السؤال ده.
and 4
أنا آخر سؤال.
1 2 3 4 5 20 21 22.
لا قصدي هنا الفور مكتوبة 2. الفور
المفروض 2.
هي المفروض 4 هي 4 في السؤال 4 1 0 0 فهتكون 21
0 1 0
هنا كانت مني بالغلط.
أول
هذه. هذه.
أيوة 4
001 001 هتكون 21.
Yeah, 21.
B 4 okay. Oh, you're right. So this is does it put 21 huh?
Yes.
Okay. So you have
Right, signed or unsigned?
this
Unsigned.
unsigned. Okay, it should be 21. Okay. All right. Question 7. Question 8. I have to tell the father of Saud to make it. We have two mistakes. By hand, do the division 32 by 32 bit for the next using prior subtraction algorithm 120 على 125. يعني you know this, okay? 25 المقام 25 to the power 7. You can start. Then you have 8 bits. 7 to 0. Okay, to the power 7. هل هي أكبر من 120؟ نعم. Do nothing. To the 6 أكبر. نعم. Here, okay. It is. Oh my God, it's a miss here. All right.
I mean, to the power 1. To the power 2, I have to make an, you know the algorithm, you have to
Yes.
update the Q and update the R with a formula. فعندنا
خلاص
new
راح
Q
نبني
new
خلاص
R
عارفين
new Q ونيو R
خلاص فاهمين بابا
20 فعندي هنا ايش؟ عندي to the power 1 اللي اكبر من 20 هي سكون نعطي 25 to the power 2 كمان عندي new remainder اوكي 20 yes this is no should be not أكبر not أكبر
كيف نسير ولا بس تحديد أنا
فالأخير
تسليم
الأخير أنا وصلت 4 والريميندر 20 4 which is correct okay Q9 square root of 50 by hand square root of 50 by hand it is you have to follow another algorithm this is square root of 50 by hand alright so we have hand with QR and QR although we have it here and we have division they are different here you have to be careful different algorithm but you have to calculate the T and you have just this is one round you see the number of rounds has to do with the number of bits it's always fixed if you start with 7 you will start with 7 until you get n by 0 you have to follow all of them whether the condition is true update or not update is a different story صح
Dr. you mean we always start by 7?
yeah if it's 8 bits 16 bit you have to go 15 nobody has the time to start with 15 8 bits you know okay you have to loop 7 to 0 8 times okay this is all of you have done this you have to follow the algorithm and then you get
Doctor, this root for division and for the square root also?
yeah we have to try subtraction here this is different two different algorithms
No, I meant we start with n by 7 for the division.
if I tell you it's 1 by خلاص يعني شوف الرقم البسط والمقام if كان في ال 1 by we start with 7 yes yeah. and more than 8 loops it will be wasting time in the exam nobody is doing it I can't do it and the homework is different
هذا السؤال تبعك صح؟
alright so this is the last thing
اللي قبل تيجي تحطها
I think
بالبيت
we
بعدين
have it's very long and it will be 7 and the remainder is 1 لأن 7 by 7 is 49 it should be 7 and square root of 7 by 7 is 49 and we have the Q question 10 is the last one question 10 tells you that new Rafson method to calculate by hand square root of 0.15 okay is it the modified or non-modified okay I don't know
كاميرا عشان عم تسوي كنا مع بعض
okay it seems he did not mention anything it should be the original we have 2 Newton Raphson methods the one that you can do it by hand but you cannot do it by integer Q format in the assembly it will overflow okay then you have to have a modified the modified I cannot bring the square root of D I have to bring the 1 over the square root of D and D should be less than 0.5 okay so you have 2 Newton Raphson one of the modified for the assembly in the R which really work and I give you the code that you can follow it and we have that code in the previous lecture صح but this one we cannot do it this one we cannot do it in integer it's only by calculator for real numbers and this is exactly what's needed 0.5 0.3875 and the F على ال F dash ال X you know this Newton Raphson this is F and F dash okay you have 3 ways you have 2 ways whether half of the 0.15 okay or you have to go with the number of bits now here it does not matter it should be half I started with what I started with 0.075 which is half of 0.15 yes half start with the half by hand start with the half like in the if you have a program it's better to know the number of bits يعني for example if that number if you change it to Q30 format it will be long number of bits صح it will be 13 bits or 15 bits see about the when you see that how many bits will be the last one how many bits occupied then you have to start with the half of that number of bits يعني if it is going to occupy that number of bits for example 12 bits بعدين هيبدا عندي الساين بت يتكرر this is 12 bits I will start with 2 to the power 6 which is 64 I will start with 60
تذكر هو ايه اللي يكون 12 بت؟
عدد الرقم اللي هو D 0.15 or C 0.15 if you convert it I'm not talking about this I'm talking about that modified version modified 0.1 if you convert it from Q30 15 format to the Q5 long number of bits the total number of bits divided by 2 will give you a number. If it was occupying 12, that's 6. To the power 6 will be 64. It will be 64. But you start with the values
Doctor, can you solve for this one?
by hand. By hand is different, it's much easier. By hand is much easier. You follow, then you turn up submitter. You get the calculator, that's all. You can do this in C, but you cannot do this in assembly. You have to go to the modifier. But just one round. طبعا you see just in the fourth round, X2 almost is going to stabilize. And 3.8, 3.9, almost stabilizing. Okay?
خذ الهاف ودائما ناقصين الرقم نفسه.
Even if you start with a far number, maybe after 2 iterations it will come 0.38. Don't worry, it's very converging very fast. Even if you start with 0.15, it will converge very fast. Okay, there is no condition. All right. There is no time to do some solving solutions for, but I have to start. Okay. I will start with some problems of chapter 8. Then I will delay this.
خلاص.
I will delay this to
قلنا نشيل اسم
the.
الفيديو
By the
تمام؟
way, I have exams. It should finish at 12:30. So from 12:30 to 1, I can give you an office hour. But if it's more than 12:30, I don't know. Okay, if I finish before 1, I will go to the office hour for uncrossing. But I can't stay more than 1 or 5. I have to leave because I have to go to the cutoff foundation. Okay, is it clear? I'm sorry about the. I have another exam which takes long time after.
I have what?
Okay, so I will start to give you a question, and I will put this you include in problem 8 problems that we can solve. It has to do with the last homework. Yes. وكان يوم الخميس هو المشكلة يا جماعة اللي بيصلح على اللون
بس احنا جمعنا علينا
طب الجمعة
نتورك بروجكت
يوم السبت
نتورك
using yes
الحين كل ازعاج عقب نخلص حاجه كسر ازعاج في موجود انا سمعت
حبيبي عايزه هكتب معاك تعلمت الدرس
بعدك تكتب على الورق
تيجي على القلم ورقه انت بتشوفي اللي بيحصل في القلم ورقه ما اعرفش اقرا خطي
شوفي خلص حاجه
مش عايزه اديك السؤال
okay, this is the head roll, okay? I'm telling you number. This is the head roll 5 times. Sorry, 8 times. This is the head roll. And I'm telling you using the Q13 format. We have like 30 bits to for unsigned. I'm not the writers. Okay, I'm not the writers. I guess. Well, I think if I finish my exam at 12:30, I will come at 12:30.
tomorrow
Tomorrow I can sit from 9:30. I can sit from 9:30 because I have nothing to do. I will sit at 9:30 in the office until 11 when the your exam will okay. So this is how many bits will should be the least number of bits on the container. You know the container, the register that you put the Q can be format 10. You can use 32 bit, you can use 16, you can use any bit. What will be the container? 2 to the power what will give you 8 times 3. So it will be 13 plus 3, so it will become 16 bit. So 16 bit is the least number of bits that you can represent a result which has the ability to maximize its value 8 times. Clear, everyone? How many times the value will be maximized compared to the maximum 0.9999, which is 13-bit, fractional number of Q34 8 times. This is my head roll. So it should be 2 to the power 3, give me 8 times. Okay? And the question may come in the reverse order. I can tell you the number of bits Q30, number of bits maximum is 16. What will be the headroom? You can tell me the difference is 3. The headroom is 3 bits, but not 3, or 8 times. 3 bits or 8 times. At not 3 and not 8. You have to 8 what? 8 bits or 8 times. واضح؟ فالهيد روم بتكون في الهيد روم هنا فبتكون 3 bits واضح 3 bits او 8 times او 8x. We will stop here because I didn't have time to do. But we have to cover whatever we can on the last chapter. So we shall